Of course she did. I don't know why everybody is shocked. Of course she did. When I first heard about this news over on Just Talk yesterday, that was my response. Of course she did. I wouldn't have expected anything different from Hope Hicks getting on the stand and bawling. I wouldn't have expected anything different. Look at Hope Hicks. She is the epitome of a white privileged woman here in the United States who uses her tears to manipulate, garner sympathy, to lessen whatever attack or consequences that she may be experiencing at the time. I forget who was asking the question, if it was the prosecutor that was asking the questions, but the way she was answering the questions definitely didn't do Donald Trump any favors. And so, yeah, I guess to push, to get the people off of her, she cued her white woman tears. And it worked. A recess was called. Yeah. So I didn't expect any different. But women like Hope Hicks who surround themselves around people who are doing harm to other people, they can cry a fucking river and I wouldn't care. She knew who he was. She knew what he was doing. And she knew who he was harming in the process. Here's what Lawrence O'Donnell had to say about it. And I agree 100%.
Hope Hicks watched the Access Hollywood video and thought, yes, that's who I want to keep working for tonight. That's who I want to be president of the United States. And I'm going to continue to work as hard as I can to make that man on that video bragging about sexual assault become the next president of the United States. That's my mission. And that is who Hope Hicks wanted to be reelected as president of the United States. After he recommended injecting bleach into your veins to cure COVID. That's who Hope Hicks wanted to keep in the White House. We had a monster in the presidency, not because of Donald Trump, but because of the people who voted for Donald Trump and because of the people who worked for Donald Trump's campaign to get him there. You get monsters like Donald Trump thanks to people like Hope Hicks. People who White House reporters social kiss in the White House press briefing room. Reporters whose acceptance of Donald Trump is warmed by the charms of Hope Hicks. Witness Hope Hicks got off the witness stand today without being asked the most important question of her life. She wasn't asked that question because it wasn't an important question in this trial. And that question is, why didn't you quit? Why didn't you quit that presidential campaign in 2016 when it was so obvious to all of us that you were working for a pathological liar and a dangerous person? Why didn't she quit is a much more important question than why did she cry?
The reason why, in my opinion, she didn't quit, the reason why she continued to work for a morally bankrupt individual is because she's morally bankrupt herself. She lacks character just like Donald Trump lacks character. All of the people around Donald Trump lack character and are morally bankrupt. There is some truth to that saying, two peas in the pod. This is why they don't see a problem with what it is that he's doing, the things that he say. They don't see a problem with it because they are just like him. All of the Trump supporters who follow him and worship him, stay loyal to him, stand in solidarity with him, they're just like him. They're morally bankrupt, lack of character. So that's why Hope Hicks stayed. The only reason why she left was because she herself was facing possibly being charged. something about possibly being charged or being charged typically wakes some people up. And if you ask me, her breaking down on the stand is her still attempting to protect Donald Trump. Yeah, I don't know what y'all was expecting. She did exactly what I expected her to do.